The Crosman Challenger CH2009 is an American-made .177 caliber pre-charged pneumatic air rifle that is specifically designed for use in sporter class 3-position 10-meter air rifle competitions. It is one of several rifles that is certified by the Civilian Marksmanship Program at National Rifle Association for use in sporter class air rifle competitions. Because the CH2009 has many advanced features that are absent on older models of sporter class air rifles, it is quickly becoming one of the most widely used sporter class air rifles by 10-meter air rifle competitors across the United States. As mentioned earlier, the CH2009 is a pre-charged pneumatic air rifle. This gives it significant performance advantages over the other sporter class air rifles that are available on the current market. Unlike several of its competitors, such as the Daisy 753 and M853, the CH2009 does not require the operator to exert an excessive amount of energy when loading a pellet. The operator simply needs to pull back an ambidextrous T-shaped handle that cocks the hammer in the firing system. The amount of time and energy that the operator saves from having to manipulate a pneumatic pump handle can be used to better focus during competition. The side-mounted air pressure gauge allows the user to easily monitor the amount of pressure in the air reservoir. Unlike a majority of competition air rifles, the pressure gauge of the CH2009 is located on the side of the rifle. This feature allows the operator to simply turn the rifle on its side to view the amount of pressure left in the reservoir. Other rifles require the operator to face the muzzle end of the rifle to view the amount of pressure left in the air cylinder. The practice of looking down the muzzle of any firearm is discouraged because it is considered to be a safety hazard. With a full air reservoir of 2000 psi, the CH2009 will be able to fire approximately 50 rounds of 8.2 grain .177 caliber wad cutter pellets at a velocity of about 570 feet per second. The amount of air discharged during each shot is determined by the adjustable striker and hammer. It should be noted that the CH2009 comes from the factory with a striker and hammer setting that is ideal for 10-meter shooting. The CH2009 can use either CO2 or compressed air as a power source. Most operators will find it easier to use compressed air as it is less complicated to refill than CO2 and oftentimes in a much more readily available supply. One example of a readily available compressed air supply is a scuba tank. The CH2009 features a free-floating crowned steel Lothar-Walther barrel that has 12 lands and grooves with a right-hand twist. With high-quality .177 caliber pellets, such as RWS R10s, this barrel allows for precise single-hole groups at the competition target distance of 10 meters. The CH2009 features an adjustable 2-stage trigger with a safety placed directly in front of it. This trigger can be turned into a single-stage trigger if desired. From the factory, the CH2009 has a 2-stage trigger with a 1.5 pound pull. However, adjusting the trigger to better suit the needs of the operator is highly recommended. An 11mm dovetail rail is machined onto the tops of both the receiver and muzzle. This allows for the use of competition sights such as the Avanti Precision Diopter, the ideal sight set for the CH2009. If desired, other types of optics can be mounted to the CH2009. However, this is not allowed for sporter class competition. Competition sights made to fit Anschutz and Walther precision air and small-bore rifles will also fit onto the CH2009's 11mm rail. Upgrading to a sight that has finer adjustments and less backlash than the Avanti Diopter is highly recommended for precision class shooting. The CH2009 stock is made from a black synthetic material. It has an adjustable comb and butt. The stock has a slightly glossy black finish when it is produced in the factory. The gray stock featured in this video has been painted by myself for aesthetic purposes. The butt plate can be adjusted vertically to better fit the operator when they are in the competition positions of prone, standing, and kneeling. The butt plate comes with a completely smooth surface when it is produced in the factory. The butt plate featured in this video has been stippled by myself to give it more texture to prevent it from slipping out of my shoulder when in competition. The length of pull can be infinitely adjusted between the lengths of 12.5 inches and 16.5 inches. The T-slot rail located underneath the forend of the stock allows for the use of all on-chute size accessories. This includes sling swivels and bipods. The overall ambidextrous design of the CH2009 means that it can be easily used by both right and left-handed operators. The weight of the CH2009 with an Advanti precision sight and aluminum sling swivel is around 7.45 pounds. This is important to note as 7.5 pounds is the maximum allowed weight for sporter class air rifles. It should be noted that as of 2016, Crosman is still constantly updating the CH2009 rifle. One of the latest updates to the rifle is a polymer cover on the trigger box. This polymer cover replaces the metal cover found on older models of this rifle and therefore slightly decreases the weight. The CH2009 with sporter class diopter sights has an average retail price of about $525 US. This retail price makes the CH2009 one of the most expensive sporter class 10-meter air rifles, and at the same time one of the least expensive options for a precision class 10-meter air rifle. The many adjustable features found on the CH2009 make it comparable to an economy or entry-level European precision class air rifle. For this reason, many high school rifle teams and clubs in the US are adopting the CH2009 as both a sporter and precision class air rifle. Although it is a fantastic competition rifle for its price, the CH2009 is not without its flaws. I must mention first that most of the flaws on the CH2009 stem from the fact that the engineers at Crosman were required to build a rifle that could be sold with a maximum retail price of $525 US. This is because $525 is the maximum amount a competitor may spend on his or her rifle if they are to use it in a sanctioned sporter class air rifle competition. This is a rule that is imposed by the Civilian Marksmanship Program and is clearly stated in their National Standard Rule Book. Because the rifle could only be sold for a price of $525 or less, it is likely that the Crosman engineers needed to use build materials and designs that may have not necessarily been their ideal choice, but maintain a lower manufacturing cost so that the rifle could be sold for a price that was within the CMP's rules. The most prevalent flaw of the CH2009 is the connection between the side-mounted air pressure gauge and the air reservoir. This connection is notorious for leaking air. The reason for this air leak is usually because of cracking O-rings on the fixture that holds the air pressure gauge in place. Another flaw of the CH2009 is the bolt locking system, or should I say, the lack of one. The only object that keeps the bolt from sliding back when the rifle is fired is a thin O-ring located inside the T-handle. This O-ring is notorious for breaking after several months of use. Both the air pressure gauge O-ring and the T-handle O-ring can be replaced with aftermarket O-rings to create a better air seal and bolt lock. However, this is only recommended to be performed by an experienced gunsmith. Anyone who is considering purchasing a rifle for sporter class air rifle competition should be aware that all sporter class air rifles have their own respective flaws. some of these flaws being even more debilitating than the ones found on the CH2009. It should also be noted that proper care and maintenance will prolong the life of any rifle, including the CH2009. I've been privileged enough to use the CH2009 for my entire sporter air rifle career. Over the years, I've become very familiar with the advantages and shortcomings that are associated with this rifle. I personally think that the advantages provided by the CH2009 platform greatly outweigh its shortcomings. Granted, this is because I have learned how to service the rifle myself and prevent most of these shortcomings from becoming a problem. In the 4 years that I've participated in Sporter Air Rifle, I have seen teams and individuals accomplish amazing achievements using the CH2009. I've been lucky enough to be part of one of these teams. Out of all the available Sporter Air Rifles, the CH2009 was the best fit for me. This is because I am a left-handed shooter. When I was looking at other models of PCP Sporter rifles, I noticed that the CH2009 was the only rifle to have both an ambidextrous bolt and chamber. Other rifles had ambidextrous stocks, but had actions that were set up primarily for right-handed users. I also liked the fact that the CH2009 had a two-stage trigger, and no gunsmithing or modifications were required to make the trigger a two-stage. Some of the changes I have made to my CH2009 include painting most of the exterior, adding top grip to the butt plate, adding a piece of foam to the cheek piece, resealing the air pressure gauge, and replacing the O-ring in the bolt with a thicker and more durable O-ring. With this setup, I've been able to achieve my personal goals and great success. I painted my rifle to prevent rust from developing on its steel parts, which is a major problem for any rifle in Hawaii because of the high humidity in the atmosphere. The gray color of my stock helps me distinguish my rifle from the other rifles when it is in the team armory. The top grip on the butt plate prevents the rifle from slipping out of my shoulder when I am shooting. This is especially helpful when I am in the prone position. The foam pad on the cheek piece prevents my cheek from slipping off of the rifle. This is especially helpful when I am in the standing shooting position. Finally, the resealed gauge and thicker T-handle O-ring allow me to have the confidence that my rifle will work properly on the day of competition. This has been my analysis of the Crosman Challenger CH2009 air rifle. The observations made by myself have been collected over a 4-year period of active competitive shooting. This video has been made without the sponsorship of any organization. It has been made for educational and informative use only. Thank you for watching my video.